What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Detroit Poker. My name is Brian. If this is your first time here, I ordinarily run a poker channel, poker vlog, but this video is about weight loss and motivation. So if you've come here for poker strategy or poker hand analysis, I'm sorry there's not going to be any of that in this video. Some of the people that I've met through the vlog have expressed interest in hearing my story about how I lost weight. And some of those people, one guy I actually talked to in person, and he said he'd really like to hear my story on how I lost weight. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So let's just get right into it. If you want to lose weight, you're going to need a few items to at least do it the way that I did. So I should probably just put this legal little thing in here with the air quotes. If you're going to start any diet or exercise program, you should absolutely consult with your physician first. There, got that out of the way. So the items you're going to need are a smartphone. Flip phones is not going to cut it. If you don't have a smartphone, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be tough. So you got to have one of these. And you got to know how to use it. You got to be able to navigate the apps at least enough to stumble your way through it until you learn how to use it. So once you got that, you're going to need one of these. This is a food scale. It weighs in grams and ounces. Have to have this. Absolutely imperative that you have this item. Okay. The next item you're going to need, and you're going to need in unlimited supply, is willpower. You're going to need a metric fuck ton of willpower. Very important. So that being said, now you've got those three items. Optional item, which is highly recommended, but optional nonetheless, is a gym membership. Get a membership to your gym. Start doing cardio and lifting weights and all that. It's absolutely not going to hurt you unless you have some kind of problems with joints or muscles or whatever. You push too hard, just consult with your physician before beginning some kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger workout routine. So that being said, so I had a look at my Samsung Health app, and that's where I tracked my weight for the most part. I lost approximately 49 pounds. And the way that I did this was by using the MyFitnessPal app on my smartphone, which I'm going to put some screenshots over here to show you what this app looks like. So basically, I use this app to log all the food that I was taking in. I didn't log my drinking water, but everything else that I ate. If it had calories, I logged my coffee because I put creamer in there, and that had calories. Anyways, if it had calories, I put it in there, and all the food that I ate, I weighed. So if I had Triscuit crackers, what I would do is I would scan the barcode with the app. I'll show you in detail. I'm going to show you how to make how to eat and log your food. But I would, scan the barcode on the Triscuit box or whatever kind of crackers, right? And then you take a paper plate or whatever and put it on the scale, zero it out. And then you put the crackers on there until however many you want. If you want to have a serving, it's usually 28 grams, 1 ounce. So you weigh out 28 grams, and then you push OK, and it logs it into the app. That's something you ate that day. So with that being said, you're going to learn what you can eat and what you can't eat. So you're going to take this app and you're going to type your current weight in, and then you're going to select what is your goal weight, and then you're going to select how fast do you want to get there, how fast do you want to reach your goals. And I think it doesn't say it that way though. We'll go over the app. And then lastly, you're going to you have to select your activity level. So if you sit in a cubicle all day and you just come home and sit on the couch and watch television and eat potato chips, you're sedentary, little or no activity. If you have a job where you, I don't know, where you hang drywall or some kind of physical job, doing tile work or whatever, like, you're going to have an active job. You're going to burn a lot more calories. So you got to get that setting right, because it's calculating your base metabolic rate off of, how active you are. So you got to be honest in that part, or the app might not be effective. And the reason you have to weigh your food is because, here's an example. If you try to calculate a serving of noodles, like there's little elbow macaroni, and it says like 1/4 cup, and you fill 1/4 cup, right? Well, you fill this cup up, and then it has a weight also, a dry weight. Then take that 1/4 cup and dump it onto the scale. I guarantee you the weight's not going to match up with the 1/4 cup. When I weighed noodles before, if I would have filled the 1/4 cup measurement with dry noodles, I would have overeaten by about 40%. So because I weighed it, I wasn't eating calories that I didn't know about. So anyway, you're pretty much going to avoid red meat just about completely, at least for the duration of the diet. French fries, pizza, anything fried, just never eat that, ever. If you want to cheat once a week or something, you can have a cheat meal. You can't have like a cheat day, a cheat weekend. Like, you just undo everything that you're trying to do. So you got to, if you're going to cheat, it's one meal. I can't stress that enough. Like, you can't just say, oh, I'm having bacon and eggs and sausage and ham and biscuits and gravy for breakfast, and then, well, today's already ruined, so I'll have pizza for lunch, and then I'll get coney dogs for dinner. You can't do that. You're not going to get anywhere. You got to train yourself to change your lifestyle. You just can't eat like that. You're not going to accomplish your goals. And I used to eat and eat and eat and eat and eat, and I still like binge eat somewhat, but I don't binge eat macaroni and cheese and stuff. It's really unhealthy. So the items you got to really avoid: mayonnaise, just can't eat that, just ever, until you get to your goal weight, and maybe a little bit in moderation. You can't eat cheese, really. You're gonna have to avoid peanuts, any kind of nuts, really. They're super high in fat and super high in calories, and they aren't very filling. The items that you are going to want to eat are like proteins, like lean chicken, like white meat chicken, white meat turkey, pork. If you want pork chops or whatever, you trim the fat off. Pork's pretty healthy, but it's got a lot of salt in it. If you have to avoid salt, a lot of the stuff that I ate might not work for you. I ate a lot of canned soup. I ate canned black beans. You can eat potatoes, but they got to be baked. So I would take red potatoes and cut them into quarters and put them in a little olive oil in a sandwich bag and shake them up and get them coated with the oil. And then I put seasonings on top of them, bake them in the oven, 350, for 30, 40 minutes, whatever. That's how I made potatoes. So you want to focus on foods that keep you full and give you energy. So proteins work well for that. Fat is very unhealthy, even though it's necessary. You're definitely going to want to eat low fat. I'm talking like 50 grams a day or less of fat intake. I definitely want to watch the saturated fat. High protein, low fat, and then carbs are just whatever. If you're going to eat carbs, make it wheat bread, brown rice over white rice. You're always choosing the wheat alternative as opposed to like white flour or whatever. So don't eat white bread, eat wheat bread, eat rye bread. Just because the energy that you get from a slice of wheat bread lasts longer than the energy you get from a slice of white bread. And a slice of white bread, it's like a spike of energy and then it drops off. And the wheat, it's kind of like a more steady, like for longer before it drops off. And the protein from, I eat a ton of chicken breast. The protein you're going to get for that is going to fill you up for a long time, and it's going to give you energy. So that's what you got to eat. And then after you do this for a while, it's going to seem like really tough at first because you're used to eating, I was used to eating just whatever I wanted. Like literally, I would, get 2 coney dogs and order chili fries, and 2 hours later I was eating again. ice cream, whatever I wanted. Just didn't give a shit about anything that I ate. Pizza, fries, fried stuff. Like, I had a deep fryer for you. I mean, if you want to stay fit and skinny or whatever, you cannot have a deep fryer. You cannot own a fucking deep fryer. You just can't have it ever. Like, once a year, you could use a deep fryer. It's just terrible for you. You just can't eat like that. So we're going to try to change our lifestyles to where we don't eat like that. I promise you, after a few months, you're not going to miss that stuff anyways. And then once you get to where you want to be, I find that I developed a lot of self-control and a lot of discipline. And I changed my eating habits and my lifestyle. And now I do have pizza occasionally. And I might have fries occasionally. Whatever, but in moderation. I don't overdo it. If I had fries every day, I'd be right back where I was before. And I just can't lose 60 pounds and gain it all back. It would just be devastating to me. All right, guys. I kind of just went over everything that I did for my lifestyle change. And hopefully you guys found some good information in there that can help you out with your goals. I just have a couple of closing thoughts. It's probably going to take a few minutes, but I have them written on my dry erase board, so let's get into it. So first thing, different things are going to work for different people, like different strokes for different folks, if you will. What worked for me might not work for you. Like the foods that I chose to eat or whatever, like maybe those foods, like maybe you're a vegetarian or maybe you hate chicken. I don't know, but you're going to have to find a way to make good choices. Basically, we're not going on a diet here. We're changing our lifestyle. That's what I did to lose weight. I didn't go on a diet that ends sometime. I just changed the way that I do things, changed the way I ate. And I'm not planning on going back to what I was doing before because I was overweight before and I wasn't happy. So the reason why I think it's important to make the distinction between like we're not dieting, we're changing our lifestyles, because like one of the first things that comes to my mind when I think about diet or a diet is the keto diet. Okay, I don't know that much about the keto diet, but basically you don't eat any carbs and you force your body into ketosis, and then it powers itself by like some other form of energy. Instead of using carbs for energy, now you're using fat or protein or whatever. I don't know for sure, but how could you stick to a diet like that? Like, you're going to be on a keto diet the rest of your life. You're never going to eat bread or potatoes or have a slice of apple pie, or I mean, really? There's no way that you can stick to that. So let's just say, hypothetically, you go on this keto diet and you lose, let's say you need to lose 50 pounds, and then you're right where you want to be. So you go on this diet, you lose 50 pounds. What happens when you come off the diet? What do? I assume you're going to go back to what you were doing before. So then what? Then you resume your normal activity, and you might have some kind of, I'm going to eat healthier, and you don't know what healthy is, because all you did was avoid carbs and eat, bacon and cheddar or whatever. I don't know what you even eat when you're on a keto diet. I assume it's just protein and fat. So you ate all that stuff for all that time and no carbs, and then you lost weight. And then now you're back to your normal, like, you haven't educated yourself on how to eat better. You went on a diet. So you go back to your normal routine. Guarantee you're gaining the weight back, period. It might take a year, it might take 3 years, but eventually you're going to be right back where you started. A diet isn't going to do anything for anyone. You might lose the weight, but if you don't find out how to change your lifestyle and make better choices, you're not going to stay that way. So we need to change our lifestyle. We don't need to go on a diet. So that being said, back to the topic of different things work for different people. There was one thing that really challenged me in the beginning of my diet. Or not, I shouldn't even say diet. In the beginning of my lifestyle change, there's one thing that I found really challenging. And I would get these late night cravings no matter what I did, no matter how much I ate throughout the day. A couple hours before I went to bed, I was just unbelievably hungry. I could not I didn't have enough willpower to resist it. So maybe for a week or two, I overate here and there on how many calories I was supposed to eat. I went over a couple times because of these late night cravings, and I eventually just thought to myself, okay, if I'm starving late at night and there's nothing I can do about it, I'm just going to save up calories for late at night. So that's what I did. Instead of breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner, snack, and then late night craving at night, instead of doing that, I just had a really light breakfast and pretty much fasted most of the day because I wasn't really hungry in the morning. So sometimes I wouldn't eat breakfast, but I would eat lunch and a light lunch, and I would save up all my calories for late at night when I knew I was going to be hungry. So, when I was actually counting my calories and I was actively losing weight, I was generally eating between 1,600 to 1,800 calories a day. And so sometimes I would eat 1,200 of those calories before I went to bed. And I'm sure that somebody's sitting at their smartphone or desktop or television right now saying, "Oh my God, you can't eat before you go to sleep. Like, you can't do that. You'll just gain weight." Well, I say to those people, like, no, that's not true. So to put it in perspective for you, most of the weight I lost was in the first 7 months that I started logging everything I ate. In those 7 months, I lost approximately 49 pounds. And the majority of that time, I was eating probably 75% of my calories before I went to bed. And I lost 49 pounds in 7 months. So those people that say you can't eat before you go to bed, I mean, I did. I still lost weight. According to everything that I've read, all the research that I've done, it's calories in, calories out. If your body consumes 2,000 calories in a day and you eat 1,800 calories, you're in a calorie deficit, you're going to lose weight. It doesn't matter what time of day you eat those calories. I promise you that I think that I'm right. Research it yourself. I don't think there's any conclusive proof that I'm wrong. I've researched the subject quite a bit, but I am not claiming that I'm 100% right. That being said, I lost most of my weight pigging out before I went to sleep. All right. The last piece of information I want to empower you with is this. I assume everyone has at least a couple hours to spare every day. And what you choose to do with those couple hours can have an impact on whether or not you reach your goals and whether or not you lose weight or gain muscle or whatever you're trying to accomplish. Let's say in your 2 hours extra every day, you watch Fox News Network or CNN, and maybe you watch Modern Family with your wife or husband or whatever. So I would urge you, instead of spending all your free time on something like that I would consider to be totally unproductive, take at least 20 minutes of your day every day, and I want you to watch some YouTube videos on dieting, exercise, motivation, weightlifting. Okay, I'll give you 2 guys to get you started. I am in no way affiliated with these guys. I don't know them. The only reason I'm giving a shout out to them is because they helped me. The videos they made helped me in my time of need to do what I needed to do and lose the weight that I wanted to lose. So the first one, this channel is called Fat Meets Fire. I cannot for the life of me remember the guy's name, and I don't feel like watching the video to find out. But anyways, I'll put his channel up right about here, screenshot. You definitely want to check out this guy's channel. One of the videos that he did that really helped me, and I'm going to post it right up here, a little screenshot again. He did this video about overcoming gym intimidation and basically getting into the gym I think that at least some people may be able to relate to this. Like when I started my lifestyle change and I was, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to get healthy, and I was out of shape. I was overweight. And I remember the first time I went to the gym, it definitely made me nervous because there's all these people around there, and all of them seemed like everybody in the universe was fit and in shape and lifting like 10,000 pounds on the bench press. And, it makes you feel uncomfortable and insecure to go there. And it might actually be, I think it's actually a reason for a lot of people that they don't go to the gym is because of that right there. But this video that he made really helped me out with that. Definitely take a look at this guy's channel and devote some of your extra time to looking into guys like this. I don't know what motivates people to make videos to help others, but man, he can definitely help you. And the second guy that I want to recommend to you is, he runs a channel called Obese to Beast. Put the screenshot right up here. I think this guy lost in excess of 180 pounds, but I'm not certain. I know he lost a lot of weight, and he went from extremely overweight to very fit and, very in shape. He seems like a pretty humble guy. He seems really down to earth. I like the way that he talks to people in his videos, and I like the things he has to say. He definitely has a lot of knowledge that'll help you in your quest. So you definitely want to check out his channel as well. And I'm sure that, if you start watching things like this in your YouTube, it's going to lead to other, videos for you to check out, like in your suggested feed and all that stuff. Like it's going to turn you on to a whole bunch of other videos regarding like motivation and how to, keep up the grind of just doing your thing, eating right, getting into the gym, whatever, So yeah, take some time every day and put some work into educating yourself about diet and exercise. I promise it's going to help you. So, and in closing, obviously my diet might not work for everybody. It's not like mind-blowing diet or some kind of super secret thing that I did. Like, I just made a decision to change my lifestyle and stick to it. And it's been going well so far. So, if you can take something out of this video that's going to help you to become happier or lose weight you want to lose or just be healthier in general, I'm really glad. Maybe one day someone will come up to me when I'm at the casino and tell me, hey man, I really like that video you made about weight loss. You really helped me, and I lost, 80 pounds in a year, and look at me now. Like, that's really going to make my day. So I hope that somebody, a whole bunch of people, definitely found some value in this video, and it helps you guys out. So with that being said, I'm going to finally sign off this ridiculously long video on weight loss. So take it easy, guys. I'll be back in the next one with some actual poker again. Peace.